So this will be the items we will be using minus the Elmer's glue. First I start off by getting my flowers together, just basically taking the petals off. It took me a minute to really realize if I wanted to take them all the way off or like just leave them. So I just left them like that for the time being. But yeah, I separated all the flowers. And I mean, you guys can just watch that. Look, done. But yeah, separated all the flowers. And that was really just to put to the side so I can do the nitty gritty work. So this right here, I'm just basically measuring the yarn so that I can make sure that it's tall enough for anybody to stand under, whether you're like, you know, grown person or a child. So I wanted it close to the ground, but also tall enough to fit both. Right now, I'm just measuring, and then once I get the amount that I need, I'm just gonna cut it. This thing is way too long. You need to cut it. I talk so much, y'all. But yeah, here I go. Look, I'm too busy talking. Wow. But yeah, okay, so I saw the length that I wanted. Push it up a little bit more because I guess it was too long. And then I cut. Snip, snip. Snip, snip. So here comes the real cool part. I just basically take that one string and just measure out about, I think, 6 to 7 pieces. Probably was 7. But I just measure them out just to make sure that they were about the same length. Some of them came out a little, you know, not as even as I wanted them because, of course, the string isn't, you know, straight. But it still worked out. So now I just took the sticks. I had 3 sticks that I wanted to mesh together because I wanted the stick to be thick to hold everything. And I just hot glue gunned that. I'm sorry, y'all. I really suck with voiceovers. I just hot glue gunned that. And pretty much it. Just squeeze it as I go. Now here's the fun part. Kidding, this was the real tedious part. I had to basically tie all the strings onto the stick. I mean, this wasn't really the tedious part, but like it was because me being me, I wanted to make it perfect. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing here, just going from side to side just to make sure that I'm a little even though that they're not really secure until later when I super glue them. So I really didn't have to do them like this. I really could have tied them all just wherever and then moved them as I got it. But hey, you live and you learn. It was pretty fun doing it though. Like I had fun. But yeah, here I go. Right here is not for the DIY at all. My cat was messing with the string, so I just gave her a little piece. So yeah, just ignore that little part. You don't need to do that. But yeah, so now I'm just straightening everything out, making sure it's kind of even on each side and seeing, well, basically seeing how loose they were. So now I'm just taking the super glue and just tightening the strings. Well, basically sticking them on the stick so it doesn't move side to side or, you know, God forbid, come off. And that's pretty much it, like, for that part. And then later on, you'll see me actually take the glue gun and do you see the little straggly looking pieces on the ends? I'm going to use that and just, like, scrunch it up. But, yeah, then continue watching. Here you see me taking the leaves and just basically seeing if I need to take the stem all the way off or if it was okay to just lay it flat. So I realized I need to take the little parts on the stem all the way off. So now I'm just taking all the leaves off the stems just to make it easy to apply. And here's my other cat, Simba. This is what he calls helping. He just sits on all the hard work you did and stays there. Now I'm just gluing all the leaves on it, just making sure that I first and foremost cover up the yarn thing and then covering up everything else and just filling in the blanks. Now the fun part, I'm putting the flowers on. The way I designed it was I basically saw what I had the most of and just made that the most. But I messed up, y'all. I was supposed to do only 3 rows of the big pink flowers, but I accidentally glued it too close. So I ended up doing 4 rows, but it still worked out. And I like it. I actually like it better that way because 4 is my favorite number, so it worked. But now here I am trying to get the string thing so you can hang it up on the wall. I just took another piece of yarn and just tied it, and of course, super glued it after I saw how long it was. I just took super glue and just glued it down to make sure that it didn't move side to side like with the other strings. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. I honestly enjoyed making this. It was really fun, and it beats buying it. Buying it was what, like $50? So me making it saved so much money, and it was just way better because I was able to be creative with the flowers and actually put them the way I wanted to put them. So I definitely recommend making it yourself. But okay, thank you guys for watching. Continue to watch so you guys can see the finished product. I love you guys, and make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. But okay, I'm done talking. I'll let the masterpiece just, speak for itself. Thank you guys.